Greetings, everyone. Arvind Jashi this side, and I have come today before you with one more hack to improve your communication. Today, what we have at our disposal is something that looks very simple to the naked eye. But just like we had in our school diaries, little things that matter much, this very simple something has a lot of weightage when we learn to use it in our day to day lives. Today, we'll learn to elongate our sentences. Today, we'll learn to eschew sounding commonplace. Bear with me. Psychological tricks to outperform your listeners. Use a variety of words to describe the same object, idea, or concept. You can read this line: use a variety of words to describe the same object, idea, or concept. Let's say we have this perfume bottle right here, or this pen, or this remote, or anything that you can find at your hand's distance. Take it up in your hand and try to make a sentence of it. Or what if I give you a subject and if I tell you, talk about night? What if I tell you to talk about night? Now, what is there that you can say about night that will interest your listener? I mean, I'm pretty sure that whosoever has asked you this question would already know what night means and what it is. But the onus is upon you to define night in such a way that your listener is enthralled. One way to do is the night is dark. Think of the nature of your subject. We're talking about night, so the night is dark. Now, the sentence does define night. It does. I'm not taking away the definition factor of it. It does define the night. It defines it with a certain degree of competence. It has verisimilitude. But then don't you think? Continue. But then don't you think? But don't you think that this particular sentence doesn't quite pack the punch? There is something missing. Now, I can't transmit that in words and terms, but there is something very critical missing. Now, let's try a few more words to embolden the darkness in the sentence. Now, even if you're talking about this remote, this device, whatever, is black. Let's say you have this device in your hand and somebody has asked you to talk about this, and the first sentence that you can think of is its color, and this remote control is black in color. Now, ask that to yourself: would that be enough? Would it suffice to create that everlasting impression in the mind and heart of your listener? The answer you're going to get is a resounding no. Now, let's try a few more words to embolden night. Now, you think of few more words to define this particular remote control, or to define a watch that you're wearing in your wrist, or to define your bedroom, to define your living room, to define the ambience of your locality. Think of more words. So, another word that we can think for night. Bear in mind, we wanted to use the word dark. So, another word which we will use has to have something in common with dark. Now, it may not be a direct synonym. It can be a word with a different meaning, but could still replicate the same vibe. So we have got the word mysterious, dark. Now, these two words have their own separate, peculiar meanings, but they definitely can be put together to achieve a certain effect of suspense and thriller. And night, as we all know, is full of thrill, suspense, darkness. So when we throw in another word in the phrase that night is dark and mysterious, we have a sentence which is to some degree with some weight. Now we have given some style to the sentence, some flair to the sentence. And maybe after adding the word mysterious, we have been able to achieve a certain sense of engagement with our listener. But still, is it enough? Are we there yet? Is something still missing? Dark and mysterious. Mysterious is a word which is nice, but is it really that offbeat? Is it really that different? Does it have the ability to simply engage your listener, to simply have him in the palm of your hand? Again, the answer, my friends, is a no. Now, ring your bells, pick up your brains, and think of one more word that carries the elements of mysterious, but still has a distinct quality to it. Something that is a bit more capable of engaging your listeners than mysterious is. Now, one word that I can think of is enigmatic, which is similar to mysterious, but it has a peculiar quality. And now let's put it into the fray. Let's omit mysterious. We've gotten the night is dark and enigmatic. Now, my friends, when our sentence is this, I'm doubly sure that you have already won the battle. And your listener is enthralled. You have him by the scruff of his neck. And now he wants to listen to you more and more. Because your opening line has already set the tone. The precedent is already set. Now, you can elongate it. Now let's think of another word. Let's use another ornament to further decorate our sentence. Up until now, we've talked about the nature of our subject. And when you feel that you have done just about enough defining the nature of the subject, it's time to move on to its other properties. Now, what is the effect of the subject? What does the darkness and enigmatic element do to the spectator of the night or to the wanderer of the night? It provokes thought inside of you. Therefore, the word is thought provoking. Your first two words could just be adjectives. The next word could be the essence or should capture the essence. Now look at the sentence. The night is dark, enigmatic, and thought provoking. We started from the night is dark, which at first glance, at prima facie, my friends, seemed extremely bland. And then we tried to spice it up. We added one more word, which is again a definition of its nature, or again a word to define its nature. The night is dark and mysterious. Still, we felt that it is not enough. Still, it wasn't enough. Still, so we tried to omit the word mysterious. And why did we do it? Because mysterious, frankly speaking, is a commonplace word. And most of the people that we know happen to be acquainted with this word, and we have to use a word that smacks the listener right in his gut. And mysterious is not that word. And we omit the word mysterious with another word which has an alien quality to it, a non-human quality to it. And the word we arrive at is enigmatic. Now our sentence has reached a respectable step. The night is dark and enigmatic, but somehow something is still missing. Since we've used these two words, which to some degree describe the nature of the night, we have to use one more word, which describes the essence of the night. Now, since it's dark and enigmatic, what would it do to the mind of a spectator? It will trigger a chain of thoughts. Therefore, the word that we can use is thought-provoking. The night is dark, enigmatic, and thought-provoking. Now let me transfer the onus upon you all. Find something around you. It could be a time of the day. It could be the remote control. It could be your bed, your air conditioner, your mobile phone, a subject that you're studying, an exam that you're appearing for, anything that you can find. And try and make a sentence upon it. Two words would just be adjectives. One word, the effect. Now, if you want to make an entire paragraph on night and stuff it with more words, adjective and phrases, you can join our offline batch at Anushka. Thank you.